Hello everyone. Welcome to tutorial series of Learn Relational Database by Retail Shop Application Development in msaccess. In this tutorial, I will teach you multiple table query in msaccess. You may ask one obvious question that, what is multiple table query? Do not worry my dear friends. I'll explain. A multiple table query in msaccess is a query that retrieves data from more than one table at the same time. This is typically done by joining the tables on one or more fields they have in common. Multiple table queries are useful for combining related data from different tables into a single result set. These are the key concepts of multiple table query. Joins between the tables. This is the mechanism that links tables together in a query. These are common types of joins. First one is the inner join. This join returns only the rows where there is a match in both tables. Second one is the left join or left outer join. This join returns all rows from the left table and the matched rows from the right table. If there is no match, the result is null on the side of the right table. Third one is the right join or right outer join. This join returns all rows from the right table and the matched rows from the left table. If there is no match, the result is null on the side of the left table. These are the steps to create an multiple table query. Step 1. Open the query design view. Step 2. Add the tables you want to include in the query. Step 3. Establish relationships, joins, between the tables. Typically, you drag a field from one table to a matching field in another table to create a join. Step 4. Select the fields you want to include in your query results. Step 5. Set any criteria for filtering the data. Step 6. Run the query to view the results. Let's jump into msaccess to closely look into this concept. Here on the screen in front of you can see tables of Retail Shop app. I have explained about data model for Retail Shop app in tutorial 2. If you have not seen that tutorial, then I will highly recommend to see that one for better understanding. In this data model, customers' information are kept in customer table with customer ID as a primary key. Products information are kept in products table with product ID as primary key. Transactions between customers and products are recorded in orders table and orders detail table. At present, there are 3 customers in this customers tables. These are customers with customers ID 33, 42, 60. Customer ID 33, James has done one transaction with order ID 83. You can see on the screen over here. Customer ID 42, Mukesh has done 2 transactions with order ID 91 and 93 respectively. You can see on the screen over here. Customer ID 60, Monica has not done any transaction. You can see on the screen over here. You may think that how these data will be fed in tables. You need not to be worried. Data will be fed into tables with their respective form. This is the topic of upcoming tutorial. But, for the time being, I just want to explain how to retrieve the required information in a relational database management system, where data are properly organized and kept in their respective tables. In this case, customers, products, orders and orders details are 4 different tables, where information are kept in their respective area. Now, I want to see that, for any specific customer, what are the orders he placed? And what are the details of the orders? For quickly refresh the data model, just see these tables in the relationship diagram on your screen. Customers table and orders table have one-to-many relationship. Orders table and orders details table have one-to-many relationship. Products table and order details table have one-to-many relationship. Orders table and products table have many-to-many relationship. These relationship were already established at the beginning, and these are explained in tutorial 4. If you have not seen, then I will recommend to see that tutorial for better understanding. These relationships are constraint and restrict the user to feed in wrong data that violate data integrity. Data will be fed in through forms and I will teach you in upcoming tutorial. Now, come back to query section. I will create multiple table query. It will retrieve orders with product details by specific customer. At present, there are 3 customers. Let's say, I want to know customer ID 33, orders with product details. Just observe me closely. Click Create ribbon and go to Queries section. Click Query Design Command button. Show Table dialog box pop up. Select the table in this dialog box. In this case, I want to see the orders with product details for any specific customer, let's say customer with ID 33. So, select the all 4 tables by holding the Control button and click all these 4 tables, one after another. Click the Add button in Show Table dialog box. All these tables, namely Customers table, Order table, Orders detail table and Products table, will come in Query pane. Close the Show Table dialog box and rearrange all these 4 tables, just by dragging like this. It will make you understand better. Select the fields from respective table to add in Query Grid. I will select Customer ID, first name, from Customers table. Orders ID, Orders date from Orders table. Orders detail ID, Product ID and quantity from Order details table. Product name from Products table. Put 33 in Customer ID criteria. Run the query. Boom! You can see the orders with product details of customer with ID 33. Now, make this query more generic. I want that this query prompt user to put customer ID, so that user can fetch orders with product details of any customer. So, I will use the concept of parameter query. I have explained in details in tutorial 6. If you have not seen that tutorial, then I will highly recommend to see that tutorial for better understanding. To put prompt, for user to give customer ID, just put the square bracket in customer ID criteria grid, and put the prompt message, enter customer ID. Run the query. This time it will prompt you to give customer ID. Let's give customer ID 42 this time. It will retrieve orders with product details of customer ID 42. This way, you can make the query more interactive. To save the query, click cross button over here and give meaningful name. One more thing I want to cover in this tutorial is join type. These are inner join, left join, and right join. To have better understanding, this time I will generate query with only 2 tables, namely Customers table and Orders table. Observe me closely. Now, you can see Customers table and Orders table in Query pane on your screen. These 2 tables have one-to-many relationship. It means no order exists without customer, but customer may exist without order. You can see in Customer table that there are 3 customers at present with ID 33, 42, and 60. You can see plus button here on the screen. It says that Customers table are related to other table. If you click the plus button, it will expand and you can see the related table information. In our case, related table is Order table. You can see here that Customer Jane placed 1 order with order ID 83. Customer Mukesh placed 2 orders with order ID 91 and 93. Customer Monica has not placed order yet. Come to Query Design section. With this background information, I wanted to see all the customers with their order ID. Select the fields. Customer's ID and first name from Customers table. Orders ID and Orders date from Orders table. These will come in the Query Grid area. You can bring any fields in your query just by double-clicking the respective field. It all depends on your requirement. To see the join properties, just select the join line between the tables and click right mouse button. Select the join properties. Join properties dialog box will pop up. You have been given to choose one option out of 3. If you select first option, it will returns only the rows where there is a match in both tables. This is inner join. If you select second option, it will returns all rows from the left table and the matched rows from the right table. This is left join. In left join, if there is no match, the result is null on the side of the right table. If you select third option, it will returns all rows from the right table, and the matched rows from the left table. This is right join. In right join, if there is no match, the result is null on the side of the left table. To have better understanding, try all these three options, one by one, and see the result. Choose first option and run the query. You can see the result on the screen. This query shows only those data from these two tables, where there is a match. You know that Monica has not placed any order yet, so her ID is not in orders table. That's why her name is not come in this query result. Now, go back to query design and choose the second option. This is left join. It will display all the customers irrespective of orders are placed or not. And if orders are placed, then it will show the related information from orders table, otherwise, it will be blank field. So, have a feeling of this, select second option and run the query. This time, you can see Monica in the result, even though she has not placed any order yet. Like way, you can check the third option. In this case, all the records from orders table will be displayed first, and then corresponding matching records in customers table. To save the query, click the cross button over here, in front of your screen. It will ask whether you want to save query. Click yes and give meaningful name. You can see your saved query over here. These are all about multiple table query. If you have any doubt, then you can ask me in comments section. In my next tutorial, I will start msaccess forms tutorial series. You may ask, what is msaccess forms? Forms in msaccess are database objects that you can use to create a user interface for a database application. Forms provide a way to interact with data stored in tables. You can use forms to enter, edit, and display data in a user-friendly format. So, that are gonna to be wonderful section of msaccess tutorial series. All these tools and technique will help you to build retail shop application. You can utilize these concepts to make your own application in the field of your requirement. All these video are super easy to understand. If you like this video and wanted to learn more in msaccess, then this is the right place. Please do like, share and subscribe. You will get notification as soon as my new tutorial uploaded. Till then, bye bye.